right, friends, it's now time to touch base with one of the youngest producers out of Trinidad. He goes by the name London Future, but as he rightfully said, his government name is Curtis Wells. He's only 24, hailing out of Arima, currently living in LA for a year and a half or so, right?
Yeah, from La Joquita to be specific.
Oh, okay, all right.
7.
So, London, I want to ask you a very important question. A lot of people, they might see you around, they might know your work, but they may not know who London Future is. So that's my first question to you. Who is London Future? Who can you describe yourself to be?
I think, in a nutshell, it's just a movement of trying to move forward, bring forward a future, the future of Trinidad music, And I know the songs I've been doing that you probably know,
yeah,
like the Cohen
of course,
and the Marshalls and stuff, but I've been into a lot of other world music and international, stuff, and I'm really excited to bring it back home, for Trinidad and all that.
Now, what are some of your goals as a young producer? Now, you have already accomplished a lot. Let me just add that. Of course, you work with Marshall, with Kes, with Cohen Dubois, to name a few. You're also linked to Mad Decent, which is Diplo's label. But before that, what are some of your career goals that you haven't accomplished just as yet?
To get a Grammy for Trinidad.
Woohoo!
As a producer,
yeah,
that's the main goal, to get a Grammy. But other than that, it's really, advancing soca music and really, trying to put Trinidad on the map for soca, not anywhere else. But, so that's the main thing for me right now. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about your previous collaborations, just to have people understand the caliber of a DJ, well, not DJ, but producer that you are. And you're also doing some performances as well coming up soon. I'm not going to say just as yet where. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But let's talk about who you work with. You work with Swappy on the song Bubble on a DJ, which was one of his biggest tracks to date.
Yeah, that was like 4 years ago. 5 years ago. That's when I just started.
It was a little over 5, I think.
Yeah, a long time ago. When I just started, that's when I know come out.
Yeah, when you know bus.
When I know kind of bus started.
So you're like 18, 19.
Like, around there, around 18, 19. So, yeah.
And how did you get into music and producing music? Like, what triggered it for you?
I think just being like creative, because I think naturally I'm just really, really creative and love to explore stuff, and I just got lost in music at a young age and never ever turned back. Now,
okay, let's go to school days. Were you like me, pounding up the table and thing like lunchtime and break time and making music and making rhythms?
Yeah.
So you think that's where it kind of stemmed from, or do you have like a musical background? Maybe your dad, your mom were musically inclined?
For a long time I was trying to figure out where the musical background came from, but the most I had was just like my grandmother was a Baptist. I used to go to her like prayers, and they used to drum crazy drums, and that's the only thing I would like really remember that kind of more my sound and everything that I do today. But other than that, I'm the only one that does music in my family like that, like seriously like this. Like I make a living off of music, which is crazy.
So you also produced Cohen Dubois to Real, as I said before. You work with Lyrical on Lona, Cast for Million, and then a few of Marshall's top songs. We've got Epic, Sound Bang, Need It featuring Bob Marley, and Like a Boss. Which was one of your favorite songs to work on, and why?
I think Like a Boss, because Christmas morning Marshall ended up calling me to change something on it now, and I really didn't appreciate that, but it turned out to be my favorite song because people really enjoy it, and it was like a real, like bringing back the old brass into the new era. It was just like a nice mix of sounds, but that tracks, working on Marshall with tracks is always crazy.
Now, getting into the entertainment industry, to the music industry, especially for someone as young as you are, it's very hard. How did you infiltrate and get in and just seal your deal in the music industry when it comes to Trinidad and Tobago?
Stay away, stay far, and stay creative. That's the best advice that I could give anyone not trying to, just stay original, and that's just how I do it. I was doing my own thing, and people end up finding me, and I just still do my own thing in my corner,
And the connection with Marshall Montano, how was that made? He came to you?
I used to work. I still work with Nebula 868. You know these guys.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
At the time, we were making like some crazy different music, and Marsha was interested in that, so he kind of reached out to us, and the relationship started from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And one of the latest tracks, you actually came together with Multi Symptom and did a remix of Sonita. Boy.
I actually went and stole the stems for that song to do this remix, because when I came back to Trinidad, real quick, I heard that song and like I got chills one time. I never heard a song like that in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I was like, I knew I had to do something with it to make it bigger than it already is.
Yeah.
And I think I did that, and hopefully Trinidad would appreciate that too, and think the same.
Well, speaking about that song, let's get into the remix of that right now, actually. And then when we come back, we still have so much to talk about. We've got Ultra music to talk about. We've got collabs coming up. We've got the biggest festival, EDM festival in the world. This young man will be playing at come July between the 22nd and the 24th in Belgium. To all the EDM fans, I know you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but stay tuned. We got some more with London Future in the studio of Star 947 AG. Such a pleasure having this young and talented young man with us here. And feel free to send us a message via our Star Chat. If you want to ask him anything in particular, feel free to do so right now. But here is his track, the London Future remix of Sonita World, Multi Symptom, and London Future. And that was actually the world premiere of this remix done by London Future, one of our very own successful producers, and so many things to look forward to from you.
Yes.
Let's talk EDM now. Yeah. Ultra music. Let's talk about that. How did the connection with Diplo and Matt Decent come about now?
Working closely with Marshall like a couple of years ago. We was doing song bang, and from that, with Major Lazer, from that we just kept on working on new stuff. And before I knew it, I had a song out on Matt Decent, Diplo's label, and
that was in 2013.
That was in 2013. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that song.
Well, I did it with my really, really good friend now, Jemba. He's, that's my real good boy. It just happened. Like, this girl from, Ifa Sayo?
No.
Like, I just meet people randomly, and things just happen. But this really, really talented girl.
Good vibes, you see.
Ifa Shayo, she's, big up yourself. She's Trini as well. I did the vocals with her, and then I went to LA and I met with my boy, and we just finished it, and it was just released.
And then there's another one coming out very soon. Tell us about that track. What's the name of it? Do you have a name as yet?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Beautiful is the name of that track. Featuring Sharice Ransom from South Trinidad. Pick up your... Everything's from Trinidad. That's what I'm trying to do now.
Promote us, the red, white, and black.
Yeah, it's too much of talent.
Yeah.
Multi-symptom, too talented to be alive.
Yeah. All right. Now, let's talk about Belgium.
Yeah.
The biggest festival. Now, a lot of people, the Trinis, who now started getting into EDM, they know about Ultra Music Festival. I'm not going to take away anything from that because some of the biggest DJs do actually perform there every single year. But let's talk about the grandfather of EDM festivals. I'm talking about the one that happens every single year in Belgium. I'm talking about Tomorrowland, and you will be performing at Tomorrowland this year.
Yes, very, very excited.
Dude,
about
what?
I don't even know. I don't know. I just going along with it and just doing my part. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. Belgium for the first time, doing big things for Trini on the trap stage.
Wow.
So look out for that Tomorrowland. Look out for that.
And I'm sure there are some Trinis who could afford it. They will be going to Tomorrowland, but that is definitely one on my top 10 bucket list to do.
Yeah,
How much people
do you think is going to that party?
Dude, like 100 grand, like 100,000 people at least.
Yeah, 100,000 people.
You'll be performing for 100,000 plus, I'm sure.
It's a fete, 100,000 people fete.
And everybody they're going for 3 days straight, eh?
Yeah.
No sleeping, they're pumping. I hope you're ready for that energy, because when you touch that stage, it's going to be a whole different thing,
They never hear power soca in their life.
They're going to be jumping and going crazy.
Trust me.
So what's up? So do you have like a specific set that you have in mind that you want to play, or are you just going to go and just like kind of freestyle a little bit and put in like sound bang?
Nah, I think my sound, it would kind of be like like more Trinidad originated stuff, and you know, stuff that I did and stuff that I liked from Trinidad and soca, and you know, that Caribbean element. I can't run from it anywhere now.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know. So look out for that. That's my sound. Like it's Sonita, like that. More of that Caribbean vibe.
Yeah. All right. So Saturday is another big day in your career.
Life in color.
You'll be touching the stage at the J Fair Complex on Saturday, June 18th for LIC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about that now. Who will you be performing with?
My brother, Class. Pick up yourself, Class. Don't know. Yeah, me and Class gonna be touching the stage. You should come out for that too. It's gonna be crazy. Like I did a bunch of other remixes and stuff. I'm excited to play for that show.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can't wait, London. Anything else you want to say before we lock things down inside the interview today?
Request that new Sonita remix.
Hear what now? Hear what, right, Starholics? We are calling it Sonita World Remix. Okay, so when you're calling to, of course, ask for the song, ask for the Sonita World Remix. I think we're going to dub that song a different title there.
Today, Sonita World Remix.
What is one thing that most people don't know about you, though, London?
I am 6'8".
What?
Yeah.
No, I thought you were tall, but like 6'8"?
Yeah.
No wonder we had to have you sit down instead of like stand up to do the interview. I'm sorry, boss, because our boss, we don't like seats and sitting down and stuff because kind of lose the energy and the vibe now. But we had no other choice with you because we had to tape this, and unfortunately, I'm not that tall. So 6'8". So basketball was never on like your list to maybe try out for.
I never got the time. I wish I could have had time to be a basketballer, but like from the time I started music, that was it. No time. Everything music every day. It's just.
And you're living in LA now. How's that changed from the Trinidad vibe to the LA vibe?
I mean, nothing could beat Trini. But I mean, LA is more a music hub, you know, for people who trying to make it and meet people, new opportunity every day. LA is the place for that, most definitely, you know. But I mean, I love Trinidad. I love coming back home, and I love eating curry and all that. Right?
Yeah, next curry man. No wonder he wanted to remix Sonita. You're like a sada and a roti.
You just see some Patraj today too. Big up Patraj.
Hey, Patraj, roti, soft like silk.
Yeah.
All right, London, anything else you want to say before we go?
Yeah, come out to Life in Color. I want to stage dive. I really want to stage dive. Hopefully somebody will catch me. Nah, but come out to Life in Color. I really want to have a good time with everybody. And yeah, like we out here. We in Trinidad.
Listen, a crew have to get you, because it's 6 feet 8 inches we're looking at catching,
No,
that's a lot to catch,
Nobody can catch me.
All right, London, and all the best for the future. And please just post like tons of videos and tons of pictures when you do your thing in Belgium, all right?
Will do.
I'll be looking forward to support the Red, White, and Black with your man.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, that's London Future, one of the youngest, most talented I keep on saying DJ, music producers in our country, right?